Joe, what lessons can we learn from last time we faced Trent?
In terms of lessons that we've learned, I think we missed quite a lot of opportunities where we could have really stretched them. We've done a lot of work recently about how they may look to play. I think they'll be quite structured, so we've got an opportunity maybe to think about breaking that structure down. We're probably a better rugby team now than we were then. We've given a lot of freshers an opportunity this year, and that was the beginning of the season. So I think those freshers and the guys that have come into the squad sort of understand how we're wanting to play a little bit. But I just think it's a great opportunity for us. Really, they've got to come here. We're pretty good at home. So yeah, we're just relishing it.
How have the preparations gone ahead of the double header on Wednesday?
It's been great. So because the first team didn't have a game last Wednesday, it's meant that we've managed to get in five solid sessions. So even though the first team didn't play last Wednesday, we still had a good session, and we've looked to refine some of the things that we do, and really get some clarity around that. So yeah, the boys have been tasked and challenged with making sure that they know how the opposition are going to play, so that we can come up with a game plan based around that.
How excited are you for the game on Wednesday?
Massively excited. I always think when you're getting towards the business end of the season, you want to have something to play for, and we've been really clear with the boys that we are in a relegation fight. But having said that, if we win, then we're back to mid-table again. So the league's so tight, especially from sort of second place down, that one really positive result could really springboard us back up the table. But these are the reasons. These games are why we play rugby. That there's actually something to play for. I'd rather us be in this position than just sat mid-table, not really caring about the results. So it's exciting. It's why we're involved in rugby.
Do you relish opportunities like this one?
Yeah, can't wait. I literally cannot wait. I spoke to the coaches recently about, as we get towards the end of the season, me being quite emotionally charged, and we're going to try and support each other around that. I relish it. I understand that hopefully the boys relish it, but there's relishing it and being emotionally charged and getting rid of your clarity. I think we'll be emotionally charged, but we're really clear about how we approach the game. So yeah, I can't wait to see the lads play.
Perfect, thanks Drew. Jack, so how has the season felt so far after coming back from injury?
Yeah, it's been alright. It's been a bit difficult. I missed a few games at the start of the season through my knee injury, which was really frustrating at the time because I didn't feel I had the best start of the season, and I thought I was just hitting a bit of form. So yeah, obviously that was really frustrating at the time, but I went back over Christmas and played some rugby back home, and now coming back into it, and there's a lot of good players on the side, so it's a lot of competition for positions and things like that. So but I think we're moving on the right foot now, and we're really going forward, and everyone's starting to improve as the season goes on as well. Players are once you get to know each other a bit better, we're starting to get a bit more of a pattern about the way we play, and I think it's only doing good for Brookes Rugby.
So what do you expect ahead of Wednesday?
I didn't play against Trent last time we played against them, but obviously their first team's a Super Rugby team, so you expect them to be pretty good. They're in a pretty similar position to us in the league, in terms of points and things like that. So I think it'll be a kind of bit of a dogfight. With the weather conditions, it's going to look like it's a bit wet. So yeah, a bit of a dogfight, but I think a close Brookes victory for me.
Somewhat what playing for Brookes has meant for you over your time here.
Yeah, it's been really good fun. It's a great setup in terms of making friends, and there's a great social atmosphere around the club. Over my time here, we've kind of developed from more of a social club into more of a playing club. I know we still don't train as many times as like the big universities do. It's a bit more relaxed in terms of that. We only really have 1-2 training sessions a week and then a gym session. So we don't get that much time together, but the time we do get together, we really pull together in the training. We push forward, and it's great to see the club going forward. We're really bettering ourselves, and leaving Brookes now, it's great to see the club going in the right direction. There's a lot of good young players coming through, and they all seem to absolutely love the socials as well, so it's great to see them enjoying it and the club going in the right direction.
Thank you very much, Jack. How excited are you for the last home game of the season?
Yeah, really excited to get a good crowd behind us and play a good game for the crowd and for us.
What are your thoughts ahead of the game on Wednesday?
Well, Derby was probably our closest game so far this season, so ready to go and put a couple of points on them to show what kind of team we can be.
What are you expecting from Derby this time around?
Same again, physicality, good pack, some strong ball carriers, but hopefully this time our defence will be a bit better.
How have you felt this season?
This season's been good, a lot better than last year. Last year was quite tough, but I think this year, with the performances we put in, has let a lot of freshers especially come into the team and really feel welcome and want to do better.
How has it felt captaining the second 15 this season?
Yeah, it's been really good fun. I think the performances have spoken for themselves, and with that I haven't had to do much, and the boys have just kind of risen from what we've been doing and kind of taken on responsibilities in their own ways, so it's been pretty easy for me.